Hello everyone, Richard here. More Ultimate Mode, Grand Campaign West 4243, Messina. This is a wild map. I took a fair amount of damage to my Air Force and some to my tanks. Uh, I held it together barely. Um, I had the thinnest excuse of a defensive line in the end you could imagine. The problem is I have to get 14 units over here, and I only have 8 auxiliary units. So I have to shift 6 of my units over here. So the lines are very thin, and my Air Force is very heavy. So thankfully I have Tigers, and that makes all the difference. The big concept I used as I defend in this region, I park my attack +3 Tiger in here, and he actually holds out really well. And Wernsberger sits in this city, which delays a flanking maneuver to try to grab these hexes. So I have to hold 5 objectives and evacuate 14 units to get the decisive. Or it's 16 units, because I think these two count. So 16 units. So most of my forces were over here. And it's a major air battle, and the Air Force destroys your units if you're not careful. This is an unfair battle. And I'm very, very aggressive with my Air Force. And my anti-aircraft immediately gets a lot of action, which is nice. And I can weaken these planes. Those Thunderbolts are really, really strong planes. They're stronger than FWs. It's pretty crazy. I don't know if that's historically true. Is that true that these Thunderbolt allied planes were better than FWs? Is that just better engineering or better pilot training? I don't know. I'm actually pulling back so that my armor has AA protection. Yeah, so it looks like there's 9 planes in the first wave. So many planes. That's a lot of planes when your Air Force is extremely vulnerable. It's not a lot of planes on Grand Campaign East because the FWs are very strong, and even the BFs can take care of the Soviet fighters. It's just not true on the Americans, or on the west side. Your fighters are very weak compared to the Allied fighters. It honestly feels like I'm the Soviets dealing with the Germans when I'm fighting Grand Campaign West. Take out those fighters. You can see all my Tigers have got air protection. So my Pioneers are digging in. That defense +3 hero is making a huge difference. So that auxiliary fighter is there to draw the other fighters and protect me. Yeah, I have 5 level bombers, and that's how much it took for me to wipe out the Navy. It's pretty crazy. So, there's only 2 planes left from the first attack wave. And now my bombers are free to go wherever. I have my defense +3 Tiger over here, just to help with things. Oh yeah, I lost one of the auxiliary units. Yeah, that sucked. That's also why my lines thinned so much. I had to bring more over to compensate for that. Then I got the second wave of ships. And the enemy is just stuck in front of me. The artillery slowly creeps forward. And then the yeah, I'm just holding it together, doing a lot of damage to ships. Once again, I have to keep beating back tanks so my artillery position doesn't get outflanked. I'm now evacuating my 12.8. This kind of was unexpected. I wasn't expecting to be attacked in that city hex. I had to reload a lot here because for some reason that Renault was like destroying my Pioneer. And then on this run I got a rugged defense and it was fine. And it scared off the Pioneer from attacking me. There is a lot of artillery coming my way. And a lot of nasty tanks. Now that the ship killing's over, I can free my level bombers to suppress tanks. And now they're going after my fighters. And even heavier tanks are coming. That's not good. And then they started attacking my pioneers for some reason. Thankfully, they attacked before artillery fire. Then my Stug took a beating. So I could get my Tiger in there and then weaken the Pioneers, so that way they don't attack again. And then I started using elite replacements on the second I cleared those ships. And now I have to abandon that position because that my artillery was exposed. And then that 16 strength fighter almost took out my plane. It's pretty grotesque. Look at all those tanks. Things are really, really bad right now. I'm barely holding the line together. My Pioneers are barely alive. But after removing both ships, I could give them elite replacements, which was expensive, but it means they'll survive. And I'm bringing more stuff. And then I got damaged. I forgot to cover the Tiger tank. That sucked. But the AI didn't want to attack him, which was nice. Then I got rewarded the 2 units. I don't attack the 3 strength pioneer. I want it to stay there to protect my infantry. And then I pull another tiger back to protect the 3 major hexes. Boom. Just like that. I'm now totally outflanked, but I got enough units across. So I'm defending with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 5 units defending. And these guys were covering these hexes. I was pretty bare bones. If we look, I destroyed every ship in all but 5 planes. That's really impressive. I took a lot of damage, but I got it together. If we count it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yes, I got all 18 across. It took me 10 turns. Damn. Anyway, this is Messina. I got the 2 units, and I am taking the suppress the Italian path instead of attacking, because I don't think my core is in good enough shape. There's like probably 800 prestige and elite replacements just from this battle. So until next